Today we're going to start on our backs. You're going to want a block or a blanket or both. We're going to come into recline bound angle. So you're going to put your block or blanket between the shoulder blades. You should be able to get your head onto the mat or some other thing that supports it. You don't want your head hanging from your neck. Bring your feet close to your bottom and then drop the knees out so your soles come together. You can have your arms along your sides, or if you want a little more stretch in the shoulders, you can take the arms up and overhead. Your choice. So get comfortable. Take a deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth. And then just breathe in and out through the nose as deeply as you can without forcing it. Try to relax through those hips, through the back. Feel that openness in the chest. Connect with your body. Take a moment to set your intention or focus. Send some energy to it. So remember, your intention or focus can be just for this class, or it might be for your day, or even a longer period of time. What is it in your life that you need to focus on, want to focus on? Bring your knees together. Roll over to your right side using your right arm as a pillow. Slide your block or blanket or both out of the way. Come back onto your back. Take your legs out straight. Take your arms up and overhead and stretch all the way from your fingers to your toes. Full body stretch. Hug your right knee in. Make circles with the foot in one direction. And then the other. Bring it to a stop and straighten through the leg. If you have a strap available, take it to the ball of your foot. Otherwise, you can grab behind the thigh the calf, or if it's available, grab the toe. Pull that right foot towards your right shoulder. Feel a good stretch in the back of the leg. The important thing is that both legs are straight and both feet are flexed. And breathe deeply. Drop the leg out to the right. When the left hip starts to lift, you've gone out far enough. You can even take that left arm out to a T to help keep those shoulder blades and that hip down. You should be feeling the stretch in the back of the leg and the inner leg. Bring the leg up, cross it across the body. You can switch hands or just let it go across. Take that right arm out to a T. And if you can, look over that right shoulder if it feels okay. Release it back to the center. Bring it into half happy baby. Pulling down on the foot. Knee is wide. Down along the side. Ankle is directly over the knee. And release. Hug that left knee in. Make circles with the foot, one direction, and then the other. Bring it to a stop. Add that strap. Grab behind the thigh, the calf, or the big toe. So your choice. Do what works for your body. Drop that leg out to the left, keeping that right hip down. Bring the leg up, cross it across the body to the right. Left arm goes out to a T. Look over that left shoulder if you can. Bring it back to the center, half happy baby. Pulling down on that foot, knee is wide, ankle over knee. And release. Grab behind those knees. We're going to rock it up into boat pose. Rock it up, stick the pose. Knees can be bent or a little bit harder, straighten through the legs. If you're feeling it in your lower back, back. Take your fingertips and lightly press them into the mat. That'll roll your shoulders back. So you make your choice. And release. Come over to all fours. Hands directly below your shoulders, knees directly below your hips. On your inhale, drop the belly, pull the chest forward, tailbone goes up. Look slightly up. Feel the stretch in the front side of that body. On your next exhale, chin to chest, tailbone tucks down, back arches up. Feel the stretch in the back side of the body. Now move with your own breath for a few rounds. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Warming and nourishing the spine. Bring it to neutral. Tuck the toes, take it into down dog. Maybe pedal those feet out, alternating your bent knee with your exhale. Bend both knees, take the chest closer, hips higher. Try to keep them there as you straighten through both legs. Fingers spread wide, looking back between your knees, or you can close your eyes. Trying to get the weight even in your hands and feet. Come up on your toes, look between your hands, baby step your feet towards your hands. When you get as close to your hands as you can, grab the elbows and hang. Breathe, relax, let gravity help that stretch. Release the elbows, bend the knees deeply, pull the belly in, roll it up nice and slow. Head is the last thing to come up. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in, step it to a plank. Drop your knees on the first one. Lift the feet. Lower down. Drop the pelvis, press the toes into the mat, roll the shoulders back for cobra. Tuck the toes, press the hips up, down dog. Adjust your hands and feet so you can get that weight in even, or as even as possible between those hands and feet. Breathe deeply. Come up on the toes, look between your hands, step it forward. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, reverse the swan dive up. Exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plank. If you're going to stay in full plank, press forward on the toes. Otherwise, take your knees lower down. Drop the pelvis. Press the toes into the mat as you roll the shoulders back for cobra. Tuck the toes. Down dog. Come up on the toes, look between your hands, step one foot and then the other forward. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, reverse the swan dive up. Exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in, step it back to a plank. Lower down. Press the toes into the mat as you roll the shoulders back for cobra. Tuck the toes, down dog. So remember, when you're stepping forward and back, try to alternate which foot goes first. Trying to keep both sides even. If you want to move on to a slightly harder option, this time you're going to come up on the toes. You're going to look between your hands. The weight is going to be in your hands. You're going to hop it forward, jump it forward. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, reverse the swan dive up. Exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. This time you can add the jump back. Plant your hands and jump back. That's an advanced option. Lower down. Press the feet into the mat. Roll the shoulders back. Cobra. Tuck the toes. Down dog. Breathe deeply. Come up on the toes, look between the hands. You can jump or step it forward. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, reverse the swan dive up. Exhale, arms by your side. Next, this is the hardest way to do a sun salutation, or the most advanced way. Inhale, take it up. You can stick with any options. Exhale, forward fold. Listen to your body. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, jump it back to a plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, pull it through to up dog. Make sure that you engage those glutes to protect the lower back. Exhale, down dog. Come up on the toes, look between your hands, step or jump it forward. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, reverse the swan dive up. Exhale, arms by your side. Grab a drink. So remember, with the sun salutations, take all of the options that your body is asking for. Take your knees, take full plank, jump or step, pull it through to up dog. If you're feeling strong, And remember, it might change from day to day. All right, stepping back with that right foot, coming into a high lunge. Feet are hip width. Back leg is nice and straight. Ball of the foot is on the floor, pushing back into the heel, bending through that left knee, reaching the arms up, looking up if you can, add the back bend if you can. Release, hands to prayer, twist towards the knee. If you can get the right elbow to the outside of the knee, do that. Press into the hands to open through the chest. We're going to bring that right knee down to the floor. If you need to take your hands to the floor, go ahead. Otherwise, drop that right knee. If you untwisted, retwist. Now we're going to reach back for that right foot if you can. So bend the knee, reach back with that left hand. If you get a cramp, release it. Maybe try it again. Maybe not. Listen to your body. If you want to add to it, reach that right arm back. Release the foot gently, don't smack it on the mat. Slide that front foot back a little, tuck the back toe, try to come up without using your hands. Step it forward. Left foot goes back, high lunge. Bend through that right knee. Lift those arms up, look up, add the back bend if you can. Use both feet as equally as you can. Release, hands come to prayer, twist to the left, try to get that elbow to the outside of the knee, press those hands together. And drop that left knee, untwist and use your hands, or stay in the twist. If you came out, twist towards that right side. Now bend that left knee, reach back for that foot. And you can add the other hand if it's available to you. Release. Come to your knees. Pull the tops of the toes under. Sit back. Crush those toes. Feel that stretch. Sit back as much as you can tolerate. Release. Take the toes the other way. So bottoms of the toes are down now. And again, setting back. And release. Take your hands, walk them up your back. Squeeze your elbows back. Take a back bend. Remember not to throw your head back so far that you can't breathe. Keep your hips over your knees if you can. Try to bend more through your upper back. Engage your glutes a little bit to protect the lower back. Release it up. We're going to take it to standing. Again, try to get up without using your hands. Coming to the top of your mat. Stepping back with that right foot, warrior one. Right foot goes back. Back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Square the hips to the front. Bend through that left knee. Reach those arms up. Look up if you can. You should not be feeling anything in your lower back. If you are, tuck that tailbone a little. Straighten through that front leg, coming into pyramid. Grab those arms behind the back, or you can do reverse prayer. I like to grab the elbows the first time. Lengthen up through your back. Fold directly over that leg. Shoulders should be even. So you have a tendency to lift the right shoulder on this side. Back should be nice and long. Be feeling a good stretch in the back of that left leg, your hamstring. Release your hands, shin or all the way down to the mat. Both legs are straight. Try to get the weight even in both feet. Maybe pull that left hip back a little more. You may have released it a little and let the stretch out of the hamstring. Body trying to find path of least resistance. We're coming into standing splits. You're going to bend through that front knee. Take the hands forward. You might need to use a block. Take that right leg up. So if you can't reach the floor, use that block. Take the right leg up as high as you can. Take the chest as close to the thigh as you can. Release that right foot down, hip width, forward fold. Bend the knees, pull the belly in, roll it up. Step back with that left foot. Left foot's at a 45-degree angle. Square the hips to the front. Bend through that right knee. Reach those arms up. Look up. Breathe deeply. Check in with your lower back. Pull that right hip back a little more if you can. Left hip goes forward. Try to use both legs equally. Straighten through that right leg. Grab those elbows or palms together. Fingers turn up. Walk them up between those shoulder blades. Lengthen up through the spine. Fold directly over that leg. Keep those shoulders even. Release your hands, shin, or all the way down to the mat. Again, see if you can pull that right hip back a little more. Keep that stretch in the back of that right leg, that hamstring. Coming into standing splits. Bend through that right knee. Hands to the front of the, towards the front of the mat. Make a nice triangle there, or use your block. Take that left leg up as high as you can, chest towards the thigh. Release that left leg down. Come halfway up and lengthen. Exhale, fold it in. Grab the big toes with your first two fingers and pull yourself in. Bend your knees if you need to get a hold of those toes, and then straighten them as much as you can. And you pull yourself down. Try to take your weight into your toes a little bit. Release your toes, bend your knees, pull the belly in, roll it up. Coming into tree pose. Spread the left toes. Bring that right foot up. Remember, calf or higher. Listen to your body. Standing leg is nice and straight. Hands to prayer, or grow them up. Hands can be together or wide. You make your unique tree what works for you. If you want to challenge your balance, look up at the ceiling or your hands. Breathe deeply. Release. Other side. Spread those right toes. Bring that left foot up. Calf or higher. Hands to prayer. Grow them up if and when you are ready. Root down into the foot. Reach up with the hands. Keep your gaze on something on the floor that's not moving, or you can challenge yourself by taking it up. And release. Coming into dancer's pose. Option 1, take your foot into your hand, grab the ankle or the top of the foot, press the knee in line with the hip, push it back, reach forward. You can also use a wall for balance. Another option is to have a strap. Take your foot into the strap. Roll your hand back as you take the foot back. Again, get the knee in line with the hip. Grab the strap with the other hand as well. Walk them towards your foot. And then lean it forward. Press the foot into the strap. Release. Other side. So hand, foot to hand, or take your foot into the strap. Drop the knee in line with the hip. Fold it forward a little if you can. Release. Grab a drink if you want it. All right. Coming back to the top of your mat. Stepping back with that right foot, warrior two. Heel in line with heel. Back foot's parallel to the mat. Reach those arms out. Pretend like there's a wall behind you. Your glutes and your shoulder blades are against that wall. Bend through the left knee. Try to get the knee directly over the ankle. Look over the left middle finger. Breathe deeply. Try to get the weight even in both feet. Engage your bandhas. Lift up through the perineum and the lower belly. Your Mula and Uddiyana bandhas. Straighten through the leg, coming into triangle. Reach that left hand forward. Take it down as you look up for that right hand. Try to make a nice straight line from fingertip to fingertip. If your left fingers come to the mat, don't use them to support your weight. See if you can open that right shoulder and right hip a little more. But your hand should stay directly over your shoulder. Coming into an extended side angle. Bend through the left knee. Rotate that right palm over. Option to take the elbow to the knee. Try not to take the weight into your elbow, or again your fingertips if they're down on the mat. Reach with that right hand. Press it up. Pivot on the heels. Warrior two to the other side. Reach the arms out. Bend through that right knee. Look over the right middle finger. Engage the bandhas. Lengthen up through the spine. Try to get that knee directly over the ankle. straighten through that right leg. Reach the right hand forward. Coming into triangle, right hand goes down, left arm goes up. Looking up at that left hand if you can. Both legs straight. Get that weight as even as possible. Breathe deeply. Extended side angle, bend through the right knee, elbow to the knee, or keep the fingers towards the floor. Left arm reaches over. Look up at that left hand, palms should be facing the floor. Nice diagonal line from fingertips down to your ankles. Left finger, left ankle. Feel the stretch in the left side. Breathe deeply. Release, press it up, pivot on the heels, and step to the front of your mat. Hands to your hips, feet are hip width, lengthen up, fold forward. Release your hands, slide them under your feet. Take your toes towards your wrists. Take the weight into your toes. Try to get the entire back of your hand flat against the mat. Toes are at your wrists. Naturally, you have to bend your knees to get your hands under your feet. You should do so. And then straighten them as much as you can once you get into the pose. Relax through the neck. Slide your hands out. Step back with that left foot, drop the knee, low lunge. Go as low as you can. Feel that stretch in the front of that left leg. Release it up a little bit. Walk the foot to the center and forward. Pull back on the toes, half splits. Feel the stretch in the back of that right leg. We are going to move into full splits, which of course is optional, but you should give it a try. Release, switch sides. Bring that left foot forward, low lunge. Release it up a little. Move the foot to the center and forward. Pull back on the toes. Half splits. and to release. I'm gonna bend my mat, fold my mat rather, so that I can put my blanket in front. So you're gonna need 2 blocks and a blanket or towel. You're gonna we're gonna switch sides to start. Put your right foot, right heel on the blanket or towel. You're gonna take your hands to your blocks and slide that foot forward. So listen to your body. Go as deep as you can. You've got your blocks. You can press yourself back up. Try to stick with it if you can. Slide that foot back. Take the other one to towel or blanket. Hands to your blocks. Slide it forward. Bring it back. So you may not have a floor that you can slide on, and if not, you can do it without sliding your foot. You have your blocks. You can wiggle your foot forward. Blocks, hands to the blocks. And you can slide it on your mat. It's a little harder, but it's possible. So whichever way you want to do it that way. Use your block, use your blankets. Listen to your body. Don't pull any muscles, especially your groin and hamstring. That doesn't feel good. And switch sides. Last time. Left leg goes forward. And now, find your way to your bottom. Easiest way that you can. Bring those legs together. Make sure you feel your sit bones. Move some flesh out if you need to. Lengthen up. Fold forward. So, you have a strap. If you want to use your strap to pull yourself in. If you can grab your toes, grab your toes. If your toes are really easy to get to, you can add a block. Release, bring it up. Bring that right foot up, cross it over the left, sit up tall, and twist to the right, towards the knee. Look over that right shoulder. If this is good, stay right here. Otherwise, option to bend that left leg under. Just make sure that you push that right sit bone back down towards the mat. Breathe deeply, sit up tall. Release and untwist. Cross the left foot over the right leg, sit up tall, twist towards the knee. If you bent the leg on the other side, bend it on this side. Look over that left shoulder, sit up tall, both sit bones as close to the mat as you can get them. Release, come to your backs. Take your arms out to a T, bend the knees, drop them over to the right as you try to keep your knees as lined up as you can. Look over that left shoulder if it feels okay. You can add your right hand to that top knee. The more you line those knees up, as in the left knee as close over the right as you can, the more stretch you're going to feel through your hip, side, and maybe even up into your armpit. Breathe deeply. Bring the knees back to the center and take them over to the left. Again, try and keep those knees as lined up as you can. You can add that left hand to the right knee. Look over that right shoulder as long as it feels okay. Relax into this stretch. Breathe deeply. Bring it back to the center, and happy baby. Knees go wide, ankles over knees. Grab the outside of the feet, or first two fingers around the big toes, and pull down on the feet. Flatten your back as much as you can to the mat. If it feels good, you can rock to massage that back out a little bit. straighten through the legs, take them into a wide V. Release. Do anything else you feel like you need to do, and then find your final relaxation pose. So you can do corpse pose, legs as wide as the mat, palms facing up. Or maybe you want to go back to that reclined bound angle that we did at the beginning, using your block or blanket or both. So you listen to your body and decide what feels best to you. Get comfortable. Take a deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth. Scan through your body, making sure that you've relaxed completely. Starting with your forehead, relax your forehead. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. If your teeth are together, your jaw cannot relax. Relax your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Relax your throat and neck. Relax your shoulders, your arms all the way down to your fingers. Relax through the spine, down into the hips, the legs, the feet and toes. Now try to relax your mind. If you have a hard time relaxing your mind, concentrate on your breathing. Begin to draw your awareness back. Bring your knees together if you're in reclined bound angle. If you're in corpse pose, bring your feet together. Legs are out straight. Take your arms up and overhead and stretch all the way from your fingers to your toes. And when you're ready, bend your knees, draw them into your chest. And then roll over to your right side, using your arm as a pillow. Press into the floor with your left hand to come up to seated. Take your arms along your sides. Inhale, take them up and overhead. Palms come together. As you exhale, bring them down to heart level. Going in gratitude through our day. Namaste. And thank you for practicing with me.